Retirement may be the only time in your life when your financial plan can be working exactly as intended and the number in your account still goes down. That can feel terrible when you have spent your entire adult life trying to make that number go up. You saved, you invested, you delayed purchases, and you just kept working, kept plugging away at it. Then the paycheck stops, and suddenly you're expected to start spending some of the money that you worked so hard to build. If money feels stressful, overwhelming, or emotionally exhausting, let's take control one move at a time. I'm Monica Allen, and I want to be your financial therapist. Earlier this month, we talked about how difficult it can be to give yourself permission to spend after years of saving. But retirement, it makes that emotional struggle even more real. While you are working, money is regularly coming into the household. You pay your bills, you save some of your paycheck, and hopefully watch your accounts grow over time. Compounding interest is a magical thing. Retirement reverses that pattern, and you've been so set doing the other way for 30 years. It is a psychological game changer. Trust me. Now, you may be living on Social Security, hopefully a pension, but pensions are going by the wayside, and money withdrawn from your investments. Even when your financial plan says you are fine, you're okay to do this, part of your brain may be screaming, "The paycheck stopped. We need to buckle down." You may want to cancel the trip, avoid the purchase, stop eating out, and spend as little as possible because you cannot stand seeing the balance decrease even a little bit. That reaction is understandable because saving has been connected with safety for decades. Spending down savings can feel like losing safety, even when that is exactly what the money was created to do. Research from the Employee Benefit Research Institute found this: retirees who began retirement with at least $500,000 in non-housing assets had spent down only 11.8% of those assets after 20 years of retirement. After 20 years, they'd only spent down 11% because that money does still keep growing. It still has compounding interest added to it. About 1/3 of all the retirees studied actually had more assets after their first 18 years of retirement than when they started. Can you believe that? I mean, that's 1/3 of them. That does not mean you should spend without a plan at all. But I'm thinking sometimes we get too careful and too scared and we don't enjoy our life. It does suggest that many retirees may be more likely to underspend than to recklessly blow through everything. And here are 3 moves that can make the transition from saving to spending feel just a little bit safer. First, decide what a successful spend down looks like. It's going to be a whole issue because of the fact that you've been saving. Decide what a spend down really looks like. A decreasing balance is not automatically a sign of failure. If you plan to use $40,000 from your investments this year for regular expenses, travel, home improvements, then withdrawing that $40,000 may mean the plan is working just fine. The goal is not necessarily to preserve every dollar forever. You saved it so that you could retire. The goal is to use your resources at a sustainable rate while supporting the life you worked to create. Do not judge the plan only by whether the account went up or down this month. Judge it by whether you remain on track over time. Second, create a retirement paycheck. Instead of making random withdrawals here and there whenever you need money, consider transferring a planned monthly amount from your retirement or brokerage accounts into checking. That regular transfer begins to feel more like income. It also gives your spending a clear boundary. You know what is available for the month without checking your investment balance every time you buy groceries or make a dinner reservation. That's stressful. Work with your financial and tax professionals to decide where those withdrawals should come from and how much is sustainable for you. Third, create a permission to spend account. There's an amount that I have permission to spend. Set aside a specific amount each year for travel, experiences, hobbies, home improvement, generosity, or time with your family. And that money has already been approved by the plan. Its job is not to remain untouched. Its job is to improve your life so you enjoy experiences while you can go and you have the health to make memories with your kids and grandkids and your spouse. If you do not spend at least some of the money while you still have the health and energy to enjoy it, one of two things may happen. You may pass the point when you can enjoy it, or you may eventually leave all of it to your heirs. And your heirs may spend it much more easily than you ever could. They may fly first class and buy the sports car with money you were afraid to use. I'm not saying your children will not appreciate an inheritance, but they cannot possibly appreciate the years of work and sacrifice behind every dollar in the same way that you do. Here's your financial therapy moment. Watching your account balance decrease does not automatically mean your retirement plan is failing. It may mean your retirement plan is finally doing the job that it was created to do. Saving was not the final destination. Saving purchased you some options. At some point, you have to give yourself permission to use some of those options. Your challenge is to choose one planned experience or purchase for the next year and write down what it costs. Confirm that it fits in your financial plan, then move that amount into a separate permission to spend account. Once it is there, stop making yourself earn permission all over again. Tell me in the comments, which is emotionally harder for you, watching your savings decrease or worrying that you might wait too long to enjoy it? In the next video, we're talking about how to protect your retirement when the stock market falls without panicking or completely shutting down your life. Remember, no matter where you are financially, there's always one more move. Now go make one money move today, and I'll see you in the next episode.